have certain digits, boys and girls, that we need, and they are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Those digits will help you determine the value in place value. Today we are going to talk only about digits in the ones and the tens place. Take out your Encore books. You are seeing today a group of students showing they understand place value with manipulatives, with base 10 models and base 10 blocks. In our introduction today, I began my lesson by having the children talk to me about the digits in making a two-digit number. Once they understood that a two-digit number is comprised up of the numbers 0 through 9, they were able to use the manipulative to show me how many tens and how many ones to make the number. A digit's place in a number shows the value of the digit. So our example 52 has two digits. You have a 5 and you have a 2. We know that the 5 is in the tens place, so that means that there are 5 tens, or the same as 50. You have 2 that's in the ones place, which is the same as saying the number 2. Today we are going to work with our place value models, and you are going to show me that you understand how to take the models and show me two-digit numbers. The boys and girls coming into second grade need to have an understanding of both vowel patterns as well as number sense. We are using the basic addition and subtraction facts to teach them how to be fluent without using their fingers. So we do a lot of drilling with that. The boys and girls also should have a basic understanding of sight vocabulary words in order to help them be able to read fluently. Now, boys and girls, I want you to take your pencils, and we are going to start with the bottom of our page, and then we are going to move into using our own models to show numbers. Our directions today tell you to circle the value of the underlying digit. So if we have two digits, we see for number 1 that we have 27, but the 2 is underlined. So I have to figure out, is the 2 20 or is the 2 2? So we remember our place value, and remember we can always make a chart to help us. So if I have 2 tens and 7 ones, I know that my answer is 20. If you understand, give me a thumbs up. Nice job. All right, number 2, let's start with Savannah. Savannah, what is our number? What I love about math is that it is the basis for everything that we do. The children come into second grade with that basic number sense, and it allows them to build upon that. And I think being able to use the manipulatives gives the child that opportunity to be able to show it if they can't necessarily do it paper pencil. So it gives them a better understanding. It gives me a better understanding, because alternative assessment is what works sometimes for other children. And today we are going to practice with our models, making two-digit numbers and having a little bit of fun. Now you will be turning to your shoulder partner or your face partner to help you. I like how my front group is sitting quietly and they are waiting for instructions.
There were blocks to help us if we get confused. We can use them to see how much were the tens and how much were the ones, before we can write the number. For we can, like, those cubes we're using for to help us count how much or how much less. It's like getting greater or lower. too, if like we get them, sometimes if we get them wrong, she might like let us use them to help us get the number right.
Our first number, boys and girls, has 1 digit. This number is what, class? 9. So will you be using the 10s or will you be using the 1s to show 9?
1.
All right, take your 1s blocks and show me the number 9. When you have your number 9, put your thumb in the air so that I know that you are ready. I don't see everyone's thumb. I have a couple thumbs still not in the air. Nice job, thumbs down.
Those are counters. There's a 100 one, a 10 one, and a ones. We put on like we have the 3 10s, and we got 6 ones, make 36. Because I don't need to use the 10 because I know that's a 3, so I put a 3. I know that's a 6, so I put a 6. So I put a 30, and then a equal, and I put a 6.
Again, take your base 10 blocks and find the number 14. So our circle tells us we need 1 10 and 4 ones. Here's our 1 10. And our 4 ones. Now take your pencil, boys and girls. Here's your 1 10 and 4 ones, and draw those blocks right under number 14. Well, at the beginning of 2nd grade, they're all still very 1st grade. And 2nd grade is the grade where by December you see a lot of growth. They come in as babies, and when they leave in May, they're big kids, and you really see them change over the year. And you've seen that they've acquired some knowledge and that they are ready to go on to 3rd grade and get ready for that big test that the state says that we have to take. You each will have an activity to do separately today that you will get to roll die to help you show me your understanding of place value. Let's take our die and roll them in our hands. We're not going to throw them very far, but we just want to lay them out. You have 2 numbers. Choose which number you want to go in the 10s place and which number you want to go in the 1s place.
This in the 10s place, and this is in the 1s.
Jocelyn, tell us what number you chose.
62.
62. Osmar, which number did you choose? You two have the same number? Wow. What number did you choose?
51.
51. And Joseph?
63.
63. So show us what's going to go in the 10s place and what's going to go in the 1s place.
This one's gonna go in the 10s. Dice, we roll them, and then we put it down, and we see a number like 66. It's a double, and we have put a 6 right there, and a 6 right there makes 66.
I like it because I can get better at math and get another math award like in 1st grade I did. But I'm trying to also get the star student. I never had it, even from kindergarten and 1st grade. And I'm hoping I get it this year.
The activity with the dice allowed the children to have a little fun. They were able to roll the dice and choose which 2 digits they wanted to make as their 10s digit and as their ones digit. Then we extended it by them showing me the standard form of the number and the expanded form of the number, as well as pulling in a little addition. So that will be our next topic where we start our addition and subtraction fluently. So it was also a great extension of what's to come. When you go back to your seats, you're going to take your die with you, and I'm going to show you what you're going to do on your other worksheet. Any questions? All right, quietly stand up, take your die to your seat. The taking of the children and pulling them aside, it does two things. It allows them to be a lot more comfortable, whereas they are free to ask me questions. And also they have a partner, a shoulder partner, who can help them, and they can bounce ideas off of them if they don't understand. Because a lot of times the children are more comfortable talking to their peers than they are raising their hand and telling their teacher that they really don't understand. So I'm able to walk around them and hear what they're saying, and also it gives me the idea that they know what they're doing when they're using their manipulatives.
It was about the value of numbers, and if one was underlined, we have to we could do the 5 or 50, or those the higher numbers like 20, 30, 40, 50. Those or the ones, but they sometimes they underline the ones and they have to circle the ones, or if they underline the one that's here, that means the tens. You have to circle the tens.
I use the differentiation in my class based on the needs of the students. So the children are on different levels. So the children that I chose to come and work in a small group today were those children that showed me on their last quiz that they needed a little extra help. So I wanted them to sit in small group, and they were able to work with a partner to help them figure out how to basically make the number and use the models to help them figure out their answers.
Those were easy because I can see the number and the little dots, or the number like the 5 or the 6 or 10.
Okay, boys and girls, now you may take your dice, get ready to roll, and hopefully you'll get a different 2 digits this time. Throw your dice and write your numbers. I was the student that loved school. I come from a set of parents who are educators. So there was always education kind of instilled from the beginning. Teaching for me, I think, was instilled early on because my first grade and my kindergarten teacher were such important people in my lives. And my first grade teacher actually lives around the corner, and I see her all the time right now. So I think those mentors actually played a big role in me becoming a teacher. And I think Tuttle sets the standard because there's a child here that represents each culture. And I think that is something that you see every day in life, not just one culture being represented. I love teaching here because I have colleagues who I've worked with for a number of years, and we have a fabulous administration that backs up the staff, and they're encouraging us to try new teaching things because we have all these new standards coming into play. So working here at Tuttle Elementary School has been fabulous, and Mr. Denverno choosing me to represent Tuttle Elementary School because I think I am a part of the diversity that is represented here.
She might sometimes go with us and play a game, like a silly game. Like we play we were playing games, like a car game or something else, and she crashed. She got the boosters and she had to go so fast. It was so funny. Way, and then the boosters broke. She crashed the car. 2 green ones, and then she crashed the bush, and the car broke. Only 1 wheel, but she almost won.
She's nice and funny because when she give it to someone, she like right now, she what to pick, something to pick.
She's happy, kind, because lets us go to the playground if we be good. And she might let us do fun activities on Friday if we be good too.
With the transition to the new standards, I see that they are coming in a lot more knowledgeable, and they're more prepared for what it is that we're teaching them to do. And this is just the sweetest bunch of kids I've had. So I really appreciate having these boys and girls in my class.